like that. Like that. Like that. Didn't know you could move like that. Two-step real smooth like that. All night get down like that. Turn around, make it bounce like that. Didn't know you could hang like that. Sipping on champagne like that. Turn up, get ill like that. Didn't know you would chill like that. Like that. Like that. Didn't know you could hang like that. Sipping on champagne like that. Turn up, get ill like that. Didn't know you would chill like that. Like that.
I realize you're chill like that.
Didn't know you could hang like that. Sipping on champagne like that. Turn up, get ill like that. Didn't know you would chill like that. Didn't know you could move like that. Two-step real smooth like that. All night get down like that. Turn around, make it bounce like that. Didn't know you could hang like that. Sipping on champagne like that. Turn up, get ill like that. Didn't know you would chill like that. Like that. Didn't know you would chill like that. Didn't know you could hang like that. Sipping on champagne like that. Turn up, get ill like that. Didn't know you would chill like that.
We got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody with it, nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Call me a river to do with you.
What is going on, everybody? Happy hump day. It is your boy, Green Screen Sweatpant Jesus.
And I'm Shaggy Betts.
We appreciate you guys kicking it with us today for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. We are so stoked you guys have joined us today. 2 minutes and 46 seconds late as per usual. 43 seconds. Sorry about it.
Timing us, bro. Had the stopwatch going, ready to go.
He had it in and out. We got hump day vibes are high. Betalytics indeed. We had an awesome show yesterday with Betalytics.
Sir.
So good having them on Tuesdays.
Mickey Moniak single, free.
So we after they left, we were trying to cook it up and put it in our lotto, and they had it at plus 195 value, and that shit was plus 105 on FanDuel. And we said it on the you said it. Shit was free, and it was free.
It was still plus 180 on MGM, but yeah, cooking up our lotto on FanDuel, only giving us plus 105. I mean, that's telltale sign right there.
Who won the giveaway? So Adam, shout out to our buddy Adam, who's not in here yet right now. He'll probably pop in, I would imagine. Shout out Adam. Adam was I spun the wheel this morning, and Adam was the winner. He subscribes to the channel, obviously. Yeah, I saw you guys. Yeah, it was criminal. Absolutely. Fuck it.
Wrong one. We love Adam.
So done.
We love Adam.
Yeah, we do love Adam. Adam's in Landon's shit house with the Cardinals, man. They can just go live over there.
We're chef. We need him out of here.
We need him. How are you today, brother? You doing all right?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Got hooked on both my pitchers today out in Seattle. Both
Love to see it.
got 5Ks. Couldn't get me 6. Other than that, it's a good day. Dove into the Lady Ball Lab out in Australia for the round of 16. So yeah, that's what we got today.
You went down under, did ya?
Oh, a little bit of research down there.
Over 5.5 Ks was 7,000 check marks.
Yeah, that's. I wish.
If you guys don't know this, Shaggy is very sharp with the lady football. Landon's about to chirp the fuck out of you for this comment, but he is very sharp on the lady football. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say about the round of 16 down under. So
I like to think I know what I'm talking about, but statistically, the bets have been rough. I will definitely say that. We're all about transparency here, obviously. Bets have not been hitting, but no, I like. I'm a big soccer guy. We're used to work in the women's lady ball sphere. So
sphere.
So yeah, no, it's fun to keep up with. World Cup, man.
Well,
I mean, it happens for once every 4 years. You gotta love it if you're a soccer fan. So
gotta sprinkle it.
I can finally bet on it now. I wasn't able to bet on the men's World Cup back in November. I was pissed, so I had to dabble.
Fun fact: when Shaggy had his previous job, he would text our group chat and be like, "I can't bet this, but if you can, you should do this." Fun facts about previous life, Shaggy.
I never broke the rules, FIFA. I swear.
You never did. They're watching for sure, 100%. Word. All right, well, we have a very special guest today. We got guests all week. It's been fucking awesome having people pop in and out. What's up, Scooby in the back? Or is that Freddie? I can't remember. Blues Freddie, right?
Blues Freddie.
Yeah,
they're both in frame though. They gotta take their afternoon nap.
We got our
camera.
Obligatory dog shot. I love to see it.
Of course.
We have huge guests today. They were super awesome having me on their podcast last week.
Yep.
And very excited to have them both on the show today. I'm just going to go ahead and roll what I've got for them, because these are the two guys that are the Third Leg Podcast.
On my mind, think about you all the time. Got to get to know you well. If you guess, then I will tell. You stay on my mind, think about you all the time. Got to get to know you well. If you guess, then I will tell.
Bang! What's going on, gentlemen? How we doing?
Doing good, man. Thank you so much for having us on. That Michigan intro got me going. That's all I'm gonna say.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. I'm ready to go. Football's almost here.
Yes, sir.
Since
we
go ahead. No,
you're
go.
good. Okay, I just want to say thanks for having us on, man. And nice to meet you, Shaggy. First time.
Absolutely.
SPJ. It's good to see you again, man. Thanks for having us on. We really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. If you guys aren't checking out the Third Leg Podcast, go give them a follow on Twitter at Third Leg Podcast, and go check them out on YouTube as well. You got to listen to me talk for over an hour last week. I tend to do that, unfortunately. But we had a really, really good time. If you guys, so these, I will be sure to drop their handles in the chat as well, so our buddies in chat can also get involved with what you guys are got going on Twitter. Yeah, it is a great pod name.
Don't worry.
It is. There it is. Right, easy. Dr. Dunny in the house. It was awesome talking with you guys last week. We had a great time chatting all about the AFC South, obviously my stomping grounds. And I have to say, gents, I'm not going to toot my own horn here, but ever since we talked last week, there's been about 4 or 5 different hot takes all over the fucking Twitter timeline that your boy said last week.
Right.
I totally said all of those things, and everybody else is dropping the same bombs on people. And I'm like, you must have tuned into the podcast and listened to what the long-haired guy had to say.
I'm telling you, man, the day after and 2 days after, there was at least 4 or 5 people that were strictly like on the Titans, like team total. And then if the Jags were going to have like a slump or not. And I was like, that's pretty timely. And
coincidence?
You must, that's very coincident.
I don't know. I mean, I'm absolutely bullshitting, but I do think that it's a topic of conversation. I actually placed So we talked about it on the pod last week. I placed my first NFL future, which was the Titans to win the AFC South at plus 400. It's dropped down specifically since then. But I have placed my second NFL future today, and it's a ladder. And it is the Titans over 7.5 wins. We talked about it last week. I finally pulled the trigger. Over 7.5 wins. Put 2 units on that. 2-unit Johnson from me, minus 110. And I laddered it all the way up to 12 plus wins, baby.
Oh wow!
I went
okay.
all
Nice
the way to
game.
the fuck. I went all the way to the fucking top.
12.
9 plus is plus, or like, sorry, 10. It's over 9.5. So 10 plus is plus 220. I think the Titans can win 10 fucking games.
What's 12
plus,
and a half?
Plus 1,100. I put a 0.05 units on it, so let's not get crazy. But
Right.
I went all the way up to the top.
SPJ, I have to say this just because you did your thing. I just pulled up the Titans schedule. I could see the Titans being 0 for 4 after 4 weeks.
Jesus
no
Christ,
doubt.
throwing the bad juju on there real quick.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
no, it'll
So
be
you
a
got a
great clip
ladder?
when
You
one of them
just
happens,
placed
but-
your ladder? Yeah, that's not in.
I got 100
That's-
units on.
That's fucked.
Yeah, get this motherfucker out of here, man. Over his bullshit. No, I'm kidding. There he
Oh, you
is.
did too.
He brought not you. I was talking about Landon. I don't want you out.
Oh
of here. I
yeah,
want
get
Landon
Landon out of here.
That's good.
I'm
That's cool
laddering.
for you though, that you have the ladder on your favorite team though, because you're just like tripling down your
I mean-
feelings every single game.
Right.
I've
Just
never
magnifying glass.
I've never placed a futures ladder before. I've actually never placed a future on my own team, except for like maybe a player. But I've never done it on my own team before. And I've just seen too much. I've seen too much about it. 7.5. The 7.5. If they covered the 7.5, like I've covered everything else. So like as long as they win 8 games, I'm chilling. If you guys don't know how ladders work, that's how ladders work. So like as long as, but if they win 8, then I'm profiting like hardcore. So I don't know. I mean, it is a homer pick. We talked about it a lot on the podcast. We talked about it on this show. I mean, I've got to deal with this motherfucker being homer as shit with his championship team all the fucking time.
Come on
So
now.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
he's
man.
one of
Yeah.
the luckiest fans
Right.
in all of fan bases in the world, man.
They might get JT here soon too. That's what
I
that's what the new
saw
rule
Do
that.
is.
not
Yeah.
tempt me, man. I saw that too. I was like, oh man, give me some JT.
Somebody has to
I
stop
don't-
them.
I don't know, man.
dude,
I mean,
him and
that'd be-
Pacheco in that backfield would be nasty.
Stupid. That'd be, and then,
Yeah.
I mean, they'd probably have to get rid of McKinnon, but I mean,
Maybe they could
so-
slot him out with how much they
Exactly.
had him throwing the or
They could
catching the
use
ball
him.
last year.
well, they could definitely use them. I'm just wondering, just from a staffing standpoint. But yeah,
Does
those,
Pacheco do kick returns and punt returns too?
yeah, yeah, he's
Okay,
a
yeah,
returner
so-
right now. So, but yeah, the 3 of them, man, that'd be a nasty combo.
I
And
can
that would
totally
Be
see.
richer.
I was
We
going to
talked
say that
about
would
it.
help with the lack of receivers.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. We talked about your team a little bit, and like,
Mhm.
I mean, how they got over the hump of dealing with losing Tyreek Hill, and I mean, if they added JT, could you imagine Andy Reid would get the biggest fucking mustache boner if they got JT, man?
Be nuts.
Like, they would. It would. I just can't even believe it. Also,
What-
Travis Kelce with a W mustache. Shaggy, I expect a mustache from you now.
I told you, I gotta let it go a little bit more, and then I'll shave it down to it. Don't worry.
You still got time before the season starts, Shaq.
Exactly. Right.
Couple weeks.
We got a Walmart bang. Thank you so much, Mac. Also, NZ is going
It's
to
the Dallas
a.
Wings.
It's the Dallas Wings. Later, boys. Have a great show. Thank you. Sorry you're not here today. Everybody, send love to NZ. He is on his way to a funeral. So, big love,
Much
buddy.
love, NC.
Yeah, man. We'll see you back on Friday when he joins us again. All I know is Mahomes is assistant quarterback. Get out of here. If you guys don't know, Landon's are the best and the best, but he's also
Community
the biggest
troll.
troll of all time. In the best way
Everyone needs a good troll, dude.
You're right.
That's
Absolutely.
pure comedy.
It's all
He's
love.
He's
over-
over your toes at least.
He's under a bridge over there somewhere.
Hey, we'll troll
Uh,
Landon a little bit. He gave me the green checkmark text at 4:30. I was like, brother, you did not see the tweets today, did you?
Oh, he wasn't
He-
staying up to date.
Also, did not listen at the end of the show when I said it like 4 times.
Right.
I normally do.
Come on now. Come
Um,
on, Landon.
But anyway,
I'm
all right,
correct.
let's not. We can't banter too long because I don't want us to miss the opportunity to press some
Yes.
buttons later tonight because we did get started later, so we don't want to miss too much.
There's a game
Let's
in
play.
20.
Yeah, facts. I know we're gonna have to speed. All right, so let's go. Let's play some Smash or Pass, and then let's dive into some stuff. Okay, so for Smash or Pass today, we are going to talk about the NFL again because it's that time, and I'm just jizzing everywhere. So I don't know if placed a fucking ladder on my team. That's how jacked I am. All right, so this wager came in today. This was definitely Shaggy placing this wager. Biggest Super Bowl bet so far has been placed. It is a $20,000 wager for the Las Vegas Raiders to win the Super Bowl at plus 4,000, which is so far the largest issue for the sports books. Probably the biggest dono of all time. That person hopefully has cash on cash on cash. Otherwise, call the number. But in honor of that, I'm going to bring up 3 Super Bowl possibilities and bring up their odds. You guys would tell me whether you, with $20,000 given to you, would smash or pass on the odds that they are currently at. Obviously, in the chat, please drop whether or not you would smash or pass as well. First up, I'll let Shaggy have his moment. His boys, the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, are currently the betting favorite. They are plus 600, depending on the book you look at as of right now. I'll let you go first because it's your squad. Are you going to smash or pass on plus 600 if someone hands you 20K? Are you dropping it or you passing on that?
Dude, my guy Josh said it. That's the fastest smash ever. I mean, it's a homer pick, obviously, but I mean, we're favored in all 17 games. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has never played a road playoff game because he's never had to. He's been good enough during the regular season.
That was a crazy stat.
Right. And we've won the AFC West 7 years in a row now. So, I mean, the AFC West runs through KC. The AFC kind of runs through KC. We're the team to beat. Plus 600, free 20K. Give it to me. I'm smashing.
Dunny?
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with him. Smash, smash, smash. You look at like who they're gonna play. Joe Burrow's already hurt. Buffalo, they own Buffalo. Then NFC, no one can keep up. Andy Reid ran the NFC when he was over there, so like, it's a smash for sure.
I am also gonna smash. The AFC does run through KC, and it's hard to go against them, especially coming off a chip already. It's how are you gonna say they're not gonna win or gonna at least get to the Super Bowl or at least the AFC Championship? I think the odds at 600 ain't too bad, to be honest. So 600, I'd smash that.
Just wait till after week 1 when the Lions beat them, and then it'll go up.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Ooh, all right. Well,
I'm gonna be extra loud. Don't worry, bro. I'll be there that Thursday night just for you.
My phone will be off.
Yep.
There it is. I'm gonna make my answer short and sweet. I'm just gonna agree with you guys. I'd smash this too. But to make it interesting, I was gonna go another direction. But our next one, your boys. The Detroit Lions. Now, currently, the kneecap biters. The Detroit Lions are plus 2,200 to win the Super Bowl right now. So, gents, if you had that free 20K, Riley, I'll let you go first this time. Are you smashing or are you passing?
I'm going to go with history here, and I'm just going to pass. If anything, if I'm smashing anything, it would be to win their conference or get to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they're going to win because on the other side of that, you're going to have Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. So I will pass on this one. I would take a safer route and maybe they win the NFC or just their division alone. So I'm just going to keep it cool and pass.
Okay. That's a fairly standard non-homer answer. Nice. Good job. Shaggy?
Dude, the Lions are in the top 10 betting favorites right now to win the Super Bowl. I think that's incredible. They're obviously on the right direction. I'm smashing the playoffs, that's for sure. Like Riley said, I'd rather place the 20K on them to win the division. But yeah, I mean, plus 2,100. They're going to be exciting this year. Very good team to watch. I'd smash them and make the playoffs, but pass on the Super Bowl.
Danny?
Well, fuck it. It's got to happen one time in our lifetime.
There it is.
There's the spirit.
If someone's giving me 20K, it's 20K that I never had anyway. So it's like funny money from the casino. You might as well bet it.
Yeah.
And
Not
what better
the money,
way
baby.
than to just make my blood pressure go even higher for each and every game that the Lions play. So smash it. Why not? It's 20 free K.
I told you guys when we talked on the pod that the best running of bets I ever made was when I bet on the Titans to go to the Super Bowl when they ended up losing to these motherfuckers in 2019. But they almost got there, and that ticket was almost a nice payout. So it is fun to watch your team possibly climb that ladder.
Right, and I'm glad they would have to go ahead, Riley. Go ahead.
I'm just trying not to get my hopes up too high because there's never been this much hype going into any Detroit Lions year in my 27 years of life. So I'm trying to stay mellow and not just shotgun all the Kool-Aid at once. If we start going on a streak, maybe even if it gets down to 1,500 or whatever it was, then maybe I'll say we go to the Super Bowl. But preseason, that's really tough for me.
Your win
All they got to
total
do is
over
win
under
week one.
And that's your ship right there.
That's
baby.
their Super Bowl, baby.
That's the ship.
If they beat the Chiefs, like that, you have to be favored for the rest of the season. You know, like
Yeah.
This is the rules.
Every game.
I don't make
No,
them.
that's
That's
not
just
true.
the rules.
The Titans have done that in regular season quite often, and that ain't true.
I know.
Yeah. The you guys, your win total is over under 9.5, which is I was surprised that was the number. I was doing some research before we
Minus
got started.
170 to make the playoffs right now is what I'm looking at.
That's what I'm
Wow.
saying. The hype and the juice, it's
Yeah.
all there. It's just,
Right.
it's just hand over hand. It's, filling up a little too fast for me. We'll see. I want to pump the brakes a little bit and see.
I'm sure that you guys have talked about this ad nauseum, but I think that it will totally depend upon if Jared Goff can keep it together. If he can have a good/great season, I think this is very attainable. If
just
that,
don't. Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, if he don't turn the ball over.
Don't turn the ball over, and we'll be fine.
Facts.
Which
Okay,
is sad
last-
to say. Like the Lions' defense has always been historically terrible, but now it's like, hey, we can actually run the ball, and our defense doesn't have to be on the field for the whole game. So,
Yeah, I mean, dude, Dan Campbell's fucking stud, dude. I'd want to play for that fucking guy. All right, last one. Oh, fuck, wrong thing.
Oh,
The L mods, sorry.
Elmods. Pass on the Raiders.
The Jets.
Oh, brother.
Aaron Rodgers. So the Jets currently are plus 1,600 to win 16-1 to win the Super Bowl. Who went for Riley? I'll let you go first this time. Are you smashing or are you passing?
I'm passing. Another hard pass for me. I expect them to be much better than they were, but I don't expect them in 1 year to take the monumental leap to win their division and go to the playoffs. Or go to the Super Bowl. I don't think they'll even make the Super Bowl this year. I'm not super high on the Jets, so I'm going to pass on that. But like I said, I think they 8, 9, 10 wins maybe, but I don't know about the Super Bowl.
Dunny?
Pass for sure. I saw a video earlier today comparing like Aaron Rodgers this year to what Russell Wilson was last year. Going to a great defense, head coach that's kind of in shambles, taking over. The only piece that they need is the quarterback to go to the next level. And then what did Russell do last year? So are you going to take the Aaron Rodgers again? I'm passing it for sure. They got to win the division first. I don't think they can go on the road and win football games like 3 in a row. So you got to beat the Bills first.
And the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And Bill
Shaggy?
Belichick.
Yeah, facts.
I'm passing. I don't really see the Jets as a playoff team. Aaron Rodgers is getting old. He's still a great quarterback. He'll be good for a few more years, but I think the Jets got bigger issues. So I'm definitely passing.
Yeah, I'm passing too. I'm going to keep the 20K and go have a fantastic vacation. I do think that Rodgers is going to have a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett Wilson's also somebody that's on my radar, somebody worth drafting in fantasy, or could be a bet on his over passing or receiving yards, possibly. But I think there's just too much hype around this Jets team. They're on fucking Hard Knocks. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, prove me wrong, but the Bills are, like you said, the Bills are in this division. I think the Bills could have a little bit of a step back too this year. I don't know. That might be a little bit of a little bit of a hot take, but
I mean, the Dolphins are supposed to be good, right? So, like, you never know.
supposed to be. If Tua stays healthy, I mean, that's the biggest question, right?
Right.
If
Right.
Tua can play 17 games, they'll compete.
I pray he
but-
keeps his head off the fucking floor this year. Just in
Same.
general, I just hope like he's already went through enough. I just hope he has a healthy season, whether it's a great one statistically or not. I just hope he's healthy. Honestly,
I don't want to see this again. Nothing
no,
else for sure.
dude, I forgot.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I definitely do not want to see that again. That was painful to watch and painful for him as well. Yes, hello, Jeffrey. Welcome. Better late than never. Okay, let's move on because we got, like you said, we got about 15 minutes until some of these first games get going.
Just one of them.
We've got we've got a little more time after that.
Yeah, we got a half hour until most of them.
Okay, so we'll have to do a little bit of speed round so we can at least post, or we can at least play some stuff because that's the best part of the show. Which one of you fine gentlemen wants to go first? Talk about your play.
I'll go first. Mine's short and sweet for you guys. I got Dylan C's over 6.5 Ks tonight at -115. On the road this year, he has pitched 58 innings in 78 Ks. Versus Texas earlier this year, he pitched 6 innings with 9 Ks. So I'm going to go over with the 6.5. Hopefully, he at least hits his 6 innings mark this game, and hopefully, he gets 7.
The mustache man, definitely. Always a good bet. I was looking at this one too, especially with how much trade rumor was going on around him. The fact that they're not going to get rid of him, like he's still in town. I could see him shoving tonight for sure. Love that, man. Dunny?
I've got another lefty on the mound tonight, and looking at Shaggy's pitchers that got hooked by the 5.5 earlier, I'm hoping this doesn't happen to mine either. I got Braxton Garrett for the Marlins going against the Phillies over 5.5, -155. Reason why he's a lefty, the Phillies are the number 1 in the MLB for striking out against lefties, so that's good. And then they're also number 1 striking out on the road. So they're playing on the road. It's in Miami. Hopefully he, pitches 7 innings and gets you the 6 Ks that he needs, but hopefully he gets 7 1 inning. That'd be great.
So I told you before we got started that Braxton Garrett, the one time I placed a bet on this guy, I think he had like his highest strikeout total of his entire career. He had 13 strikeouts that game.
13.
It was that game. It was that game when we put him with Snell and that little 2-2.
Yeah.
That smacked.
Hopefully he does it again.
Yeah, it was. Fingers crossed. I like the look. The Phillies. We've talked about the Phillies the last couple of days. Actually, they know how to hit the ball, but when they forget, it can turn into swing central. So, whiff. And you're paying the juice man, which is Shaggy's favorite thing to do as well.
Don't be afraid, man.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta do it. You might have it
Value
available
to be found.
You might have it available on a T-shirt to buy very soon.
Okay.
Swag City. Okay. No videos today, Shaggy. We don't have time, so we're just gonna roll straight into it. Do you want me to do mine first?
Yeah, you go. And just that Braxton Garrett play does start in 10 minutes. If anyone wants to tail that, go get it in right now.
Click those buttons.
Click them.
Yeah, go press the buttons. How do you guys feel about gambling Twitter betting on one play? You mean like if everybody's on a play? That's a good segue for me, Chef, because I don't really, most of the time I don't even look at Twitter before I place my bets because I just don't believe in that. But it does kind of scare me sometimes when I see 5,000 people on a bet. But I try to follow people that like I trust and like actually have legitimate information, some of the same information that I'm looking at. So it doesn't scare me too much. I don't really.
If I see all of Twitter on one play, I'll go look at the stats, and if like the last 5 are all green, then I'm a little suspect. Then I just feel like everyone's doing it just for the trend value and not actually like leaning into more statistical shit rather than the last 5 and stuff like that.
There's a good video I saw today about, I think Ben Carey reposted it from I don't know who the guy was that did the video, but it was about whether or not you pay attention to the splits and like public money and things like that, like betting against, basically fading the public. Like if you bet that way, like it's catching up to you because betting's changing because there's so many people betting now. It's like, it's not just like you're beating the book. Like it's just all shifting. So there's no real, like, that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go because otherwise I'll get going and we'll fucking miss our
Do it.
All right, first play for me today. Your buddy Shagster,
Bang.
Dansby Swanson. Over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. I don't know if you guys saw last night, but the Cubs put up a 20-piece last night. I don't think
God.
they're doing that again tonight. However, I do think Swanson's going to have another good game. He's had 2+ total bases in 4 straight games and in 5 of his last 7 versus the Reds, who they are playing again tonight in Wrigley. He's had a home run in 2 straight games. He had two bombs last night. He's 2 for 3 against Brandon Williamson, who's on the bump for the Reds tonight. So not a huge sample size, but we like to see 2 for 3. I'll take batting 667 all day long. And he's hot right now. I'm just going to ride with that. I'm a little suspect of taking the over or like the Cubs in this situation just because we saw what happened last night. I don't think that's going to happen again tonight. The Reds are probably going to, remind themselves like, oh, yeah, let's not suck tonight. But I don't know. I'm just going to ride with Swanson over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. I really also like his 2+ hits. Didn't work out yesterday with Jose Ramirez because Jose Ramirez got no hit. The whole fucking lineup did by Framber Valdez. He watched the show and he was like, oh, yeah, hold my fucking beer. Here's a no-hitter. That's not going to happen tonight, I don't think, in Wrigley. However, 2+ hits for Dansby Swanson is plus 220, and he's had that 3 of his last 4 games against the Reds. Like that value there, especially if you guys want to ride with a plus money play. Next for me, this one's the one kind of you talked about, Chef. Everybody and their mother on this play. Saw this a lot today, but how can you not play this guy right now? Ryan Mountcastle, over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. I also have a sprinkle on him to hit a home run. That is because he has 2+ total bases in 3 straight, and he has 2+ total bases in 4 of his last 6 versus the Blue Jays. But this motherfucker likes to eat Kikuchi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He is against Kikuchi tonight. Kikuchi! In 10 at-bats against Kikuchi. He's batting 500, which is 5 hits. 4 of those hits. See you laters. I got plus 400 earlier today. I think it's moved kind of around plus 390, plus 380, depending on your book. I really like Mountcastle to go yard. I also saw him. A lot of people were kind of dabbling with him yesterday, and I think he had 3 hits and like hit his bases. I think he had 4 bases, but he didn't hit a home run. I like going straight back to a guy that's burned someone the day before. So, yeah, give me Mountcastle over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. Those are my two plays. And I gave Shaggy enough time to, I think, figure out what he's going to do. Are you going back? Oh no, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're going back to the wagon.
Yeah, I'm going back to him.
Straight back to the well, man.
Yes, sir. In Yankee Stadium, we're going back to him. Yandy Diaz, over 1.5 bases, got plus 130 for him. Look, he doesn't bat as good against righties as he does against lefties, but he does do well against Garrett Cole. He bats 333 in 42 plate appearances. He's got 13 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, and 5 RBIs. At Yankee Stadium this year, he's hit this number in 5 of 6 games. He's got 2 home runs at Yankee Stadium this year, including one last night. A hit in all 9 games against the Yankees, and a hit in 5 of 6 at Yankee Stadium. Or I'm sorry, cleared this in 5 of 6 at Yankee Stadium this year. Right back to him for plus money. I love it. Yandy Diaz.
We talked about it for the lotto yesterday, and we were like, should we do Yandy? What do you think, Shaggy? Should we do Yandy for 4? You think he hits a home run? And you were like, maybe. I don't know. Ding dong. See you later.
See ya.
See ya. Also, I just want to say, Alec, I know, but I just read you the numbers. No shit, everybody's on him. If a guy has betting 5 for 10 against the pitcher and he's hit 4 and 4 of his hits are fucking gaggers, like this is one of those plays where like I'm gonna play it, and if it doesn't hit, I really don't care. Because like if he hits a home run, you're gonna be like so sad that you didn't ride the guy who's red hot against fucking Kikuchi. I mean, how can you not?
Some people will call it square, but sometimes you got to be square. I mean, it's all the shit's right in front of you. You're reading it, and you're like, I mean, I don't care what everyone else is on. If you didn't go on Twitter that day or whatever, you would take that bet. Right. So I don't think the information on Twitter rather than like Betalytics should persuade you not to take it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about it with Betalytics a lot too, because sometimes I'll go look. I love a play. I look at the data, love it. Go look at their model, and they don't like it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna bet it. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't.
That's the way she goes.
That's the way she goes, brother. I know. I was just bringing it up for when I saw the comment, so no stress. And yes, Framber was no one's bitch yesterday. Framber made that entire lineup his bitch. I looked and I was like, come on, Jose, give me a hit. Give me a hit. Come on. And then I looked and I was like, ain't nobody got a hit. And then I watched the last couple of innings and I was like, yeah, this shit ain't happening.
It's
Fucking
over.
toast. But anyway, yeah. Can't believe I played a guy to get a fucking hit. And then, of course, was in a
The whole
no-hitter.
lineup.
Just one hit, and you
I needed
go
one.
against a no hitter, dude.
I would have liked the total bases. I mean, I talked about it on the show yesterday. I love his 2+ hits, maybe 4+ bases. It'd be so great. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out.
I went 0 for 3
That's-
yesterday.
That's good
Section.
shit. That's comedy. You know, that's content right there.
You do. You
Almost.
do.
He's so due.
So dude,
I'm so due, baby, just like the grass. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in general. All right, we did a good job scrolling. That might be the fastest sell job section we've ever done.
That was really
The
quick.
entire show. That was good.
Good.
And we did some nice banter in there too. We're getting good at this, man. Let's cook a lotto. So, gents, I'm sure you've seen on this show, we like to press the random buttons and see if we can get close to something. Yep, Shaggy does make me want to get a dachshund. Shaggy also adopted both of his dachshunds. So make sure you get your puppies spayed or neutered, and if you're going to go to a humane society.
They're both just half too. I got one's a Chiweenie, one's a little Jack Terrier, and a Dachshund.
Dude, they're
Every time-
I seen a picture of them the other day. I was like, oh, dude, that's heaven right there. Those
Dude,
two
they're-
little babies just
Bro,
chilling.
they're the best. They're the
Just
best.
Every
chill.
time he says, it makes me feel some type of way every time you say Chiweenie.
Chiweenie. I know.
Chiweenie. That's an actual word. Like that's
I know.
the actual dog breed. Yeah.
I know. It just makes me feel good. I don't know. Every time you say it, I'm like, ooh, a Chiweenie.
So
man.
Scooby the Chiweenie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's always painful when that happens. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's cook a lotto. Let's see what
Let's do
happens. All right, so gents, you did send me a ding dong dinger that you liked.
Yep.
Do we still like? Do we
I saw
still
it
like
too.
old big cock jock?
Big cock jock's going deep tonight.
Let's go.
Plus 425. He's the reason why he's a lefty that pretty much only hits righties. He hits about 100 against lefties. But going up against a rookie tonight, making his first start in the MLB, and this rookie already this year in AAA pitched 103 innings and gave up 23 dingers. So look for a big cock jock to go deep tonight. Maybe hit it into McCovey Cove. That'd be nice. But we'll see.
Splash. I
Right.
can see it now, man. He's going to get a hold of one. It's going straight in the cove, and the fuckers are going to be kayaking to the ball.
Right. No, absolutely. I would love that. Nothing more than that. And then I don't know if you guys include like the under plus 200 in a play, but if you're looking to add another leg, one that I really liked as well was Marcus Semien under one hit. So he struggles against Dylan Cease. He's 1 for 9 in his career. So if you want to make it even more juicy, put that in there, see what happens.
With all due respect, I can't stand unders. So I'm going to pass on this. But we had our buddy Royal come on the other day and talk about Schwarber under bases, which was air. It was free. So
Right.
And this is a good look.
Hey,
Do you think the books love that people hate unders?
Probably.
Do you think that they just fucking love it?
Dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
They
It's
statistically hit way more than overs.
It's like built into my brain that like you just don't take it under. Like you're just scrolling for bets, and if you don't like something, wouldn't that just trigger you to think, all right, I'll take the under on it? It's like, no, I'll just skip it. I'll look for an over. I'll just keep skipping unders. Dude.
I don't want you guys to be deterred by the fact that I just don't like them. Everybody has their own betting strategies. Everyone. I just can't. I got when I started betting like a lot. I got telling you guys before football was my thing, but then I like really started getting sharp with hockey, and I just couldn't. I couldn't press the under button, man. I just couldn't do it because I
think it's like a psychological thing. I don't know if it's just dudes, but I think it's the gambling scene or community. Nobody likes to do it.
I would rather root for someone the whole game than root against someone the whole
exactly.
game. You know. I get nervous every time they touch the ball or get the puck in. It's not good.
Like our buddy Royal the other day, he had Schwarber under a base, not even under 1.5. It was under a base.
Right.
He had 5 at bats too, by the way. Every fucking at bat, Royal was shitting bricks, dude.
Right.
Because Schwarber needs one curveball and see a yaya later.
Mm-hmm.
But he went 0 for 5. It cashed plus 100.
Hopefully he does that again tonight.
Unders pay, man.
Hope Braxton gets him 3 times to get you halfway there.
Amen.
Okay, so you guys are both on Big Cock Jock. We love to see it. Shaggy, did you have a chance to even peep the MLB slate?
Well, I dove into ye old Boston and Seattle, which didn't work out. Dude, I mean, I could dabble with Yandy again. 3 bases, I'm sure would get us there.
Oh, baby.
That's being a little lazy of me, but
hey, man, it's nothing wrong going back to the well. I'm down. I'm into
or
it.
I could sell you my first future of the NFL season. We're not going to use it for a lotto.
All right, how about this? We're going to do Yandy. Can we do 3+ total bases? Does that get us over the 200?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
It's got to be.
I mean, plus 130 for 2, so.
It's got to be plus 220, 230, 240, something like that. Yeah, but then, yes, please sell us on your NFL future.
I mean, it's super homer. It's more of a fun bet that I just
is it
found
as
on
homer as laddering your team up to 12 wins?
Well, no, actually, I would say no, not as homer as that. Just a fun little special I found on FanDuel. Something to root for throughout the year. The Chiefs have 1 passing TD in every regular season game. Not even Patrick Mahomes, just the Chiefs. I mean, we know we have this guy at quarterback for most of every game, and even up at the goal line, Andy Reid likes to get cheeky, a little shovel pass, stuff with some disguise, send a guy out to the side. So I think 1 passing TD in every single regular season game plus 300. That's a fun one to root for throughout the year.
That is really good value for that bet.
I fucking love that play, dude.
I kind of like.
Why do I love it?
I kind of saw it at plus 300. I was like, really? I actually don't know Josh, but I could dabble pretty quickly.
I feel like that they don't. I feel like the odds of them not scoring at least 2 touchdowns a game is pretty fucking low, and then having one of them not be a passing touchdown is even lower. So
right.
I love it.
Chiefs score 0.
That's probably that's probably plus $1 million if you want to place that wager.
Jeff is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's fucking hilarious.
Do you guys want to get chalky with me and roll with Mountcastle?
Oh yeah.
Or do we want to do Swanson? I'm down for either, honestly. The Swanson plus 6 is really.
I love what you said about Mountcastle Eaton, so it's got to be him, right?
He's gonna grow.
That was a good sell job.
Thank you. I was writing it today, and I was like, he eats Kikuchi for bread. Oh, this writes itself. Let's
Bro, 3+ is plus 185 for Mountcastle.
I know. We'd have to go 4.
You want to do 4?
He's hitting a dinger anyways, boys. It's going to be 4.
First pitch, gone.
See ya. Kikuchi. Hello, Paul. What's up, man? All right, so we need one more.
Do we want to take chalk for a home run, or do we want to just do 4 bases or even 3 bases?
Big Cock Jock's going deep.
He's going deep? Works for me.
All right, let's roll, man. Why not? Let's see what happens.
Let's make it juicy. Plus 425 homer is pretty fucking juicy.
Plus 440, baby. Let's go.
Perfect, even better.
Let's go.
All right, those 3 legs plus 72.87 right now. What else we got?
So we got Yandy 3+, Mountcastle 4+, and Big Cock Jock to the Bay. We need one more. Chef, this is your chance, chat. Everybody in chat. Chef just dropped the Morel Gagger. Drop your favorite guy to go yard, your favorite guy to go over his strikeouts. Whoever you guys drop in the chat right now that we like, we will put into this lotto. So this is your chance. This is your chance to be in the lotto with us, because we got 3 legs and we need a 4th.
One more.
Your time to shine.
Last Goldie way early in chat.
Last night they had the Royals starting pitcher being Marsh, and he gives up home runs like he's throwing the ball underhanded. So I was on Pete Alonso's home run, but they changed the starting pitcher. So unfortunately, that's not free like it was going to be.
He hit a dinger yesterday too. Freeman 2+ bases. Do you like Freeman to go yard, Matt? Hello, Matt Latt. What's up, man?
Matt Latt. Freeman 2 bases.
Matt Latt.
Yeah, I think the A's are pitching a relief pitcher tonight.
I think it's a bullpen game for them.
Harris.
Yeah.
There was no data on that, and it's always hard to cap anything in those situations. But I could see Fredward going yard tonight.
Freddie
He hit one,
threes
like-
plus 185.
He hit one far last night. I think there were a lot of dead balls out there last night for
Uh-huh.
Dinger Tuesday. Who could imagine?
Classic.
Shocker.
Shocker indeed. All right, Morel, Gagger, and Freeman. I'm going to go Freeman 3. Let's see what he says here. I haven't paired with McCormick already and hit, and Olsen already hit. Okay. 5,
So that means
295.
he's on fire right now.
He's
I
rolling
mean,
with it.
Freeman's obviously hitting over 300 this year, but he hits 325 against lefties, and he's hit
He does.
11.
He-
He's hit 11 home runs already off lefties. So
I'm down to ride with the Fredward.
Sharp.
What does Freddie think, Shaggy? Shaggy, is Freddie doing his job tonight?
Freddie? Scooby, not you. Freddie.
nope,
Freddie's
he looks like
slow,
he ain't
dog.
doing much.
Freddie's out.
Yeah,
He's
Freddie.
slow.
Well, maybe he's just resting. That's a later game, right? He's still got time to warm up.
It's the last game of the night. Wake up, Freddie and Scooby.
Scooby's up, man. Scooby's ready to go. Yeah,
Literally,
you're ready to
Scooby thought
go.
you were talking to him.
Yeah, I know. Freddie's just it's nap time for him. I can roll with Freddie though. 3 plus is plus 185, so we need to do 4.
I mean, we could even do the dinger, but I'm down to do 4+ because Freddie can hit a couple doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Freeman is Betalytics approved, which we love to see. from
Oh,
Betalytics.
bang.
We love that.
Take us home, Freddie. Why can't I find that game?
Fredward.
Oh yeah.
So we got Fredward. We got Fredward 4+, big jock,
Mhm.
big cock jock to go yard. We got Mountcastle 4+, and then we got Yandy 3+.
Oh baby.
Now the question.
Plus,
No, go.
plus 26,726.
That does the job. I was gonna get
Free.
greedy and just say let's just do all 4 of them to hit a bomb, but let's just keep it. At
26,000 seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's enough of a lotto for sure.
No, we like the plus 60. I'm just kidding. Even if it's over 10,000, we're chilling. All right, just for you guys one more time, Freddie Freeman, shout out to you, Matt Latt. Also, our big T-shirt winner. Your T-shirt is in the mail, man. Excited for you
Ooh,
to have your
dang.
BETSPRESSO shirt. Let's go. Yandy 3+ total bases. He's probably hitting a bomb. Mountcastle 4+. He likes Kikuchi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Big cock jock sitting a gagger into the bay, and Fredward Freeman 4+ total bases to round us out. He's going to get off of Shaggy's couch sleeping, and he's going to go smack a home run
Just smack one.
into the LA sunset.
We got to get you to California, buddy.
right now.
Yeah,
Right?
Come on.
We need you there now, baby. Warm it up. Let's go. Nice. I love this.
I love
like
it.
this a
Plus
lot.
26K.
I'm trying to find
Yeah,
it
I
on
know.
my.
You got a
books.
good feeling about this, SPJ. You got a
I
good
do.
feeling about this one.
I do. I've got a great feeling about this one, but I have a good feeling about every single one we play. So I have a good feeling about all the buttons that I press all the time. Yep. Third leg podcast for them to the moon. Let's go. Appreciate these gentlemen hanging out with us.
Paul, what's up, baby?
Thank you so much.
Paul is our
Paul.
a loyal person in the betting news all the times. Let's go.
He's
Yeah, go follow
he's
these.
your knight in shining armor against Elon, remember?
Yes, yeah, he's my white knight. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I can never forget. Paul's an OG, man. Paul's awesome. Yep, the whole damn chat, indeed. Everybody in here, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Betalytics also yesterday gave away a free year subscription to one of our followers in the chat. So, guys, it pays to tune in. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. If you like what you're hearing, drop a sub, drop a follow. If you guys are new, we appreciate it. Fuck you. This is the lotto we cooked up. One more time. Yandy Diaz, 3+ total bases. Mountcastle, 4+ total bases. Big cock jock, Gagger. And Freeman, 4+, plus 26,726. Go follow these two gentlemen at Third Leg Pod and go follow them at their individual accounts, which the mods have so graciously dropped in the chat before. Right, easy right there. That's Riley. And then Dunny. Dr. Dunny is what I just that's what he called you. So that's what I'll call you every time now. You can follow them as well at Third Leg Pod. Go listen to them on YouTube, podcast, anywhere you guys listen to your podcasts. How often do you guys do pods?
We do 2 a week at least. We try to do 2 a week, and then we're gonna start trying to do a live stream as well. So we do 2 a week, usually on like Tuesday and Friday. We get them out. Come football season, we'll definitely have them prior to Saturday's games, and then before Thursday night football. So
It might be even doing a couple more because the just baseball's tough. Tough.
Yeah, baseball's
to
tough.
Yeah, dude.
bet
Oh
on.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
So
Tell me about it, man. You might have to get this. We might have to get this guy on your pod.
absolutely.
you guys are both welcome.
Anytime. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'd be happy to. I'd love it.
Third leg. Hey, is that where the name? Right, real quick before we get out of here. Where did
Hey, yo.
Third Leg Podcast come from? Like, where did the name come from?
So obviously it's just a play on words with like third leg as a parlay, and just the funniness of a third leg. Most of the people in the community are dudes, so you hear a Third Leg Podcast, people are like, your podcast is called Third Leg, like it's just kind of a funny gag. It was just something that we wanted to do and keep it light and just talk about sports. We had a few years where we weren't as up to date with sports as we usually were, and we just wanted to at least talk once or twice a week, bullshit about sports, keep it light, keep it simple, grow a community and stuff like that. But the third leg was just my idea randomly. There wasn't too much thought going into that, if you couldn't tell. But yeah,
I don't want to know what you were doing when you thought about it.
Me neither.
Oh man. Well, gents, it's been awesome having you both on the show. It's been cool having two guests at once, like Betalytics yesterday, these guys today. Yeah, man, if you ever need merch or a graphic, hit up Chef T. He has an awesome market. He knows what's going on with the graphic department, so you can hit him up as well. You know a guy. Yeah, same. But go give these gentlemen a follow at Third Leg Podcast and at their individual Twitters, posting all of their pods. You guys can go listen to me talk about the AFC South and a bunch of other shit with these gents. And right there. Yep. Oh my God, Landon, you missed the whole fucking show.
Bro.
Dude.
Hey, actually,
gotta go watch the replay.
If Josh is still in here, this did hit last year. And I'm checking on 2021 right now.
Plus 300, and it hit last year. I love it.
Dude, right?
That's sexy.
And I'm glad it's not Mahomes, because that bars out an injury or whatever. But
what's funny?
Chad Henney's got your back. Don't worry.
Yeah,
right.
Anything is possible.
Or Travis Kelce, he can throw a fucking touchdown.
Dude, right.
Checo. So funny thing about this is that Landon, usually says this because we say it a lot on the show, obviously, because we want people to go peep the scribbles. We didn't say it that much today. And he wasn't fucking here to hear us not say it that much. But just so you guys know, you can go to bettingnews.com and read everything we've written about. Give me one lock. What's the lock? The Uno lock of the night. Go just Taylor Lotto, Lando.
Right.
Yeah, that's a lot.
26,000.
Here, wait till January.
Go tail that.
That's
you
that's
want to
all.
ride.
Yeah. Plus 300. Wait till January. That's a lot.
I locked away a unit. That'll be okay.
You have a feeling this is the one. So do I, brother. So do
I have a feeling.
Before we take off, I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you again,
both of you. It was very nice to meet you.
Definitely.
SPJ, thank you for having us on again, man. Hope to do it again. Hope to have a little collab together, do something going forward. So you guys are both very kind gents, and we really do appreciate having us on, man.
Hey, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. Loved having you gentlemen here. It was a great show. We will definitely have you back, especially when we're into football season. We got a lot of shit moving forward. It's going to be thank you, Third Leg Pod. Indeed, good stuff in general. Like I said, one more time, please go follow these two guys at Third Leg Podcast or their individual Twitters. You can listen to everything they have to say. Really smart on the college football front, too, obviously with their Michigan Wolverines as we're getting rocking and rolling into that time of year. So, for these two fine gents, Shaxter, you got any last words besides the plus 300 play that you just put on the screen that hit last year is going to be hit?
Freddie, 4 bases. It's all on you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a great sign.
We need it, Fredward. We need it.
We need it.
Gents, any last words for the kiddos before you guys before we say sayonara to you gentlemen?
Can't wait to celebrate the lotto hitting tonight.
That's the energy.
Lotto's on me, boys.
Amen.
Let's go. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us for your afternoon BETSPRESSO, brought to you by Betting News. You came for the winners, stayed for the vibes. We will see you not tomorrow. We're off tomorrow. We'll see you on Friday for trivia, and then we'll be back on Saturday. Take it easy, guys. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the Down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what you
right
know
here.
about rolling, rolling, rolling,
What you gonna do?
rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling, rolling, rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about